Hey everybody, where do I begin? There's been so much that has gone on in the last month, the last week, and certainly with us, lots of things have been going on. So our team has decided to work from home. Emily is here with me behind the camera, and she's at least 6 feet away from me. And I haven't seen her really in a few days, so I'm happy to see her. But I do want to catch you up on what's been going on, so let's get started with that. Okay, there's been a lot going on, needless to say, and it started for us as a company wondering if the Augusta National was going to cancel the Masters golf tournament. So we were all on pins and needles about that. It's such a big part of what our company does and something that we all enjoy. And so we were relieved when they announced that it was being postponed. So now we're just all kind of waiting to hear what the news will be about what that date might be. All of our clients, our vendors, our homeowners have all been very, very patient and nice about us just waiting to hear that news. So we're very hopeful that we'll hear that very soon. And then we have been working remotely. That's something kind of new for me. I remember on last Monday, before I decided for us to all work from home, all of the millennials that work for me were looking at me like, well, what about working from home do you not quite understand? And I guess my answer was, I just don't really know that much about it. Work for me has always been getting up, getting dressed, and going to the office. So I've actually learned quite a bit about this through this situation, that my team is working really diligently. Everybody's sending pictures of what they're doing. We're able to test recipes from home. Lots of correspondence with our vendors and people that we work with on the show. So I don't think we've really lost any momentum, and it certainly kept us all engaged. We actually had our first staff meeting from a conference call. So that was a lot of fun as well, and my team has really been working hard, and I'm really grateful and thankful for that. But we've also, in March, had 3 really great shows that aired. Colleen from the Pie Hole here in Augusta did a fantastic job on the show that we did together, and we did a giveaway, and somebody was extremely happy to win those 3 pies that we gave away, actually 4 pies that we gave away from that show, so that was great. And then I slowed it down and did a whole show on nothing but how to make a pound cake. And you would not believe the response that we had from that. I thought this might be a little bit boring if we only do one recipe, but it was actually very informative. We had a lot of great feedback, sold a lot of cookbooks, and you got to meet my younger sister, Lou, who's actually been on the show before, so that was really a great time. And then finally, the episode entitled My 3 Sons featured the favorite recipe that I've made through the years for each of these boys. And we walked through those simple steps, nothing fancy, just plain old broiled chicken, country fried steak, and lamb shanks. And then they all made a cameo appearance, told a few tales on old Granny B here, but that was really a lot of fun. All right, and then yesterday we did a photo shoot for the May issue of Augusta Magazine. They're going to be kind of their Mother's Day issue, late spring issue. I'm very excited. Beautiful photography, some great recipes, but the April issue is actually out. It's out today on newsstands, and for those of you that subscribe, be sure to look at In Good Taste article there. Emily did all of the food styling for this shot of a charcuterie board. It is just beautiful, and we've got some great recipes to share too. All right, I'm joining you from the desk in my study, which actually, I do sit here sometimes on the weekends and read everybody's outlines in the company. That's one of the rules at Very Vera, that you turn your outline in on Sunday by 6, kind of like a lesson plan, so that's the school teacher coming out in me. All right, so we've got things coming up. We're working on summer camp. We're really excited about it. It's going to have an Olympic theme, so hopefully the Olympics is still going to go on and summer camp is still going to go on. But Ashton and Neil have both been testing recipes. We've got some really great fun things that are going on. So check that out at veryveracamp.com. If you've not registered your child, get them on the waiting list. And also we've got some great shows that we're looking forward to coming up. We'll start filming again the end of April. And we've got National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day show to do with some really scrumptious recipes. We're going to be going to Jackson, Mississippi to film with Chef David Cruz over there in a beautiful Sub-Zero and Wolf appointed kitchen that some friends of mine have. So I'm looking forward to that. And then in June, we'll be filming from Trenton at Titan Farms with their peaches. So they're kind of keeping us in tune with how the trees look now, and they're going to be in full bloom, ready to harvest when we're over there to do that filming. So, lots going on. Okay, usually I'm in here doing a recipe in the kitchen, but you know, since we can't go out to eat, and maybe some of you that just think I don't have any time to cook, or you know, that's just too much trouble, well, maybe now is the perfect time to do that, because you can still go to the grocery store and get your ingredients. And we have lots of great recipes, not only in our cookbook, but also on our website at veryvera.com. Those are all the recipes from the television show for over 8 years worth of shows. So I hope you'll visit that site and look at some of those recipes. And you know, we also have great minis on techniques and really quick and simple recipes that you might want to use for the science project aspect of your children's homework. Would be a great place. So those are all on YouTube. So look for those as well. But you know, this is just the perfect time to maybe do something that you've wanted to do and you're always too busy. I actually just yesterday had a text message from a friend of mine here in Augusta, Fran Bennett. She was on my original board of directors. I catered her only daughter's wedding, and it was unbelievable. And she said, I have not baked a cake in 20 years, and I'm baking one today. So hopefully later, she'll send me a picture of what that cake looked like. But you know, it's just the perfect time to maybe do something to enjoy send to a neighbor, or just, you know, just do something special for your family and stand back and be proud. Okay, so what am I into? I am absolutely into the whole process of getting this hyacinth blooming. So my brother Harry gave me this for Christmas, and it came with specific instructions on how to do it. So it was just a bulb that actually looked like maybe a garlic or a shallot. So you put that in your refrigerator somewhere out of the way so that somebody doesn't mistake it for a shallot, and you let it sit there for 6 weeks. After 6 weeks, you take it out, you put it in the vase, and you cover it all the way to the bottom with just enough water just to touch barely the bottom of the bulb. And then you find a nice dark spot that's cool to put it. So I put it in the cabinet right above my microwave that's, you know, shut off, and I didn't have to look. So what you're waiting for is to see a little sign of it starting to sprout from the top. So the minute I saw that, that means that you can take it out and put it somewhere where the sun will start hitting it. So all along the way, every day I would look to see, you know, what was going on with it. And you know, honestly, for me, it made me think about Harry every time I went to check on this hyacinth bulb. So it has just bloomed beautifully. It is one of the most fragrant flowers ever. It, to me, is an absolutely wonderful gift for all the reasons I just described. So I can't wait to do this again next year. Thanks for joining us today, and I hope I've had lots of viewers maybe that don't generally get to tune in because they're too busy with other things, so maybe that's a silver lining. But for me, Cottage Ketchup has been a really, really fun thing that we've done now since September of 2018. And the brains behind this entire thing is Emily Yates. Emily has been with me for almost 5 years, and today she kind of brings it all to a close. So I'm going to turn it over to Emily to get you caught up on what's going on with her.
Hey everybody, I don't know if you've seen my face before, if you've watched some old Cottage Ketchups, but I am Emily Yates. I worked with Vera to create this whole video series thing, and I think you've really enjoyed it, which has been a lot of fun to see. We've loved your feedback over all these years. But I just wanted to give a personal update. So this is actually my last week with Very Vera. I've been here for about 4.5 years. I came to Vera last summer and I just said, hey, I think I want to, try something different. Maybe I'll go through the Masters one more year because that's a big part of my job. Help you get it wrapped up, get some training materials in place. And so a couple weeks ago when the tournament was postponed, we just kind of looked at each other and said, well, what do we do now? That was 80% of my job. So originally I was gonna leave in May, get everything wrapped up, get everybody in good shape with that. But now that that has transpired and things are kind of crazy, I worked with Vera and we just decided, I could go ahead and transition into my new position, which is actually going to be an account manager job with a company called Ware Stewart. If you watch the show, you will know that Daniel Stewart is Vera's son, and he is one of the owners of Ware Stewart, so I'm really excited, just keeping it in the family. So I'm really excited to stay in touch with Vera through this new position. Vera and I will remain really close because how could we not after almost 5 years? So I hope that you'll keep tuning into Cottage Catch-Up. It will continue even without me, so I hope that you'll stay tuned into that every month. And I thank you so much for watching, and Vera will see you next month.